Oh shit, hold up. Let me add your audio. Welcome back, guys, to the Utep Miners Dynasty, and we're in the Conference Championship week here playing Kennesaw State as HBK Shane is in the party with us as we ended up beating him last season, but now in the Conference Championship, we're going to be going head-to-head as we have also invited a couple more of our friends, as you'll see along the way. KC picked FIU and Troll picked New Mexico State as they join us in the Conference USA. But Utep versus Kennesaw State with a chance to go to the playoffs on the line here. I'm going to hit A, Shane. He does have the best tight end in the nation. He just won it's the John Mackey Award. Yeah, that's what I thought. The John Mackey Award for best tight end. Jelani Thurman, 1,500 yards on the season. As you guys saw what happened when we played LSU in Georgia, got smacked up and down the field. But we have a chance to rewrite history here and make the playoffs as we'll begin with the football. In year 2, Ferguson back there. Gonna return this one. A lane to the left. Jukes out one defender. Ferguson down to the 47 to begin the game. As Kennesaw State does have the overall advantage. 65 to 62 right now. As both of us doesn't, but both of us have also struggled with recruiting so far this season. As Tory Blaylock, the fastest player on the field, starts us off with an 11-yard carry. Blaylock with another carry. Not able to get anywhere. Gain of 4 there. As you saw our 2 prospects, we signed a 3-star left tackle and a 3-star quarterback. Believe. I don't know who Shane was able to get. I do think it was a 3-star. Jaden Brown with a nice catch. Yeah, Malachi Nelson came into the game bruised up, having an excellent season for us at quarterback. Is on the roll. Nelson looking downfield, has Blaylock incomplete. A 2nd and 10 now from the 26. Would like to keep Nelson in for the entirety of the game as Roan with the fumble. Nelson able to push him out, and Matthew Ledoux is down with an injury. Starting tackle on the play, and Utep off to a rough start. A first down carry as muscle cramps for Matthew Ledoux. Yeah, let's hope. Offense line already kind of weak. 1st and 10 from the 44. Looks up the seam, incomplete it goes. Malachi, don't know his last name. Singleton. Tried to fit that one in there. 2nd and 10 now for Kennesaw State from the 44 as they go with a run. As they go with a gain of 6 here. I believe we did. As they send a blitz here on third down. Able to pick up the first down to the 27. The defense has been an issue all season for this Utep team. Have been able to play a little bit better against worse competition to end the season, but playing the number 22 ranked team in the nation, definitely going to have to. They go with a run here. Big hit as Ashton Coker down with an injury. Coker down with an injury after a 3-yard pickup on the option play. Now 2nd and 7 from the 24. They hike the ball here. Drops back the pass. Here comes the pressure. A very deep drop. A broken tackle. Thurman to the end zone. Kennesaw State in. Jelani Thurman showing why he's the best tight end in the nation. And an easy score for Kennesaw State, as Ashton Coker with a shoulder strain should be back in this one. It's Ferguson back to return yet another one. And Ferguson with a ton of running room. Ferguson with a spin move and down to the 35-yard line. Excellent kick returns on back-to-back attempts here. 1st and 10 from the 35. Across the middle, Casper hangs onto that one and gets down quickly. As Nelson in gun here on 1st and 10. They go to Torrey Blaylock. Blaylock, burst of speed. Great block there from Casper as he gets to the 4. A 20-yard rush to get him inside the 5 here. And Antonio Barnes subs into this one with 2 tight ends down. As Barnes is in the backfield. What a play there from Swan. 2nd and goal now from the 5. Drops back the pass. Underneath. And it's a touchdown. Jaden Brown as Nelson answers Malachi Singleton with a score of his own. As they tie up the ball game quickly. 7 apiece here. This one's kicked deep into the end zone. It's got to be returned here. He's brought to the 20-yard line. There's a big offseason awaits both of these schools, but both trying to get to the college football playoffs and get their first Conference USA championship under their new coaches, as Gold with a great tackle there on Thurman. Going to be the key matchup to watch here for both schools. Transfer against transfer. Best against best. 2nd and 7 now from the 23. Tight end coming in motion. Don't know why he's wearing number 51. As Malachi takes off. Drilled by Mark. Hangs on to the football though. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go with another play action pass. Here comes some pressure. Rolls out. Lofted into coverage. Nearly picked off. Bowen with great coverage downfield. Threw it up in triple coverage and nearly was a disaster for Kennesaw State. Into coverage again. Stewart with the interception. Grant Stewart, the freshman. Now 1st and 10 from the 38. Antonio Barnes remaining in this one. And nothing for Barnes there as he's losing 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 now from the 41-yard line. As Blaylock with a burst of speed. nearly gets to 12 yards, about 11 and a half on the play, sets up 3rd and inches now from the 29. They're in a pistol set here. As Blaylock missed the first tackle, drilled though. They're telling us to go for it here. On 4th and 4 from the 32. A ton on the line here for both teams. Nelson drops back the pass. It's a high pass. Incomplete. Casper's wide open. Had the linebacker coming down, but enough room to make a play. Incomplete though. As Stratton all over it. Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13 now from the 30-yard line. As they go with a screen. Harris Miller all over it. The transfers are coming out to play here for Kennesaw State and Utep. As both teams have rebuilt their rosters quickly from the transfer portal. 3rd and 14 now from the 29. Here comes some more pressure. As Singleton rolling out. Gold able to push him out at the 40. See what Kennesaw State decides they do, and they're going to go for it. On 4th and 3. They take it to the 2nd. Tied ball game, 7 apiece. Both teams with a turnover. Both teams struggling on offense. See who can pick up the slack here. As 4th and 3, HBK Shane and Kennesaw State still decide to go for it. And what a laser from Singleton! Against arguably our best coverage corner, Tillman. Delivers a dime to reset the downs here. As this one's lofted deep. And it's picked off! Madu with the interception! Madu, a JUCO transfer. As Cash Cheeks able to pick up a 1st down quickly. There's a bruised hand for the right tackle for Kennesaw State. He will return shortly. 1st and 10 now from the 21. Blaylock going in motion. Blaylock with the ball in open field. Torrey Blaylock spinning away from a defender down to the 37. First and 10 now from the 37-yard line. They go with a bubble screen. Roan sat down quickly by Isaiah Thomas. Second and 8 now from the 39. Drops back the pass yet again. Jaden Brown breaks the tackle. Brown laid down though after a gain about 7. Brings up 3rd and 1 right around from midfield. Does Kennesaw State have an answer? Torrey Blaylock with the ball off his feet. No one's gonna get him to the 10. 5. Touchdown, Torrey Blaylock, the freshman running back, setting the country on notice yet again. And this time, Utep takes the lead, 14-7. Just saw the blitz one too many times and just was prepared for it this time. And with Torrey Blaylock, 96 speed, not a lot of people are going to catch up with him. It was a 14-7 ball game. We'll start to ask Shane some questions. So Shane, going into this new offseason, year 2, what are you and the Owls looking for when it comes to recruiting, as that one falls incomplete, trying to go downfield? Singleton under pressure. Takes off yet again. Singleton slides down wisely this time. How do you feel about some new teams joining the Conference USA? We have a couple more users joining. As Thurman able to get slowed down from Madu, pushed out from Stratton. Jelani Thurman, 3 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown early in this one. As I agree, looking to add some teams possible to Conference USA to make it a little bit tougher. As heavy pressure, just able to get that one off, and he's in! Down to the 1. Neville Dean, the speedster, down to the 1. Under heavy pressure, still gets it off. And Harris Miller shuts that down quickly. Harris Miller yet again. As I don't blame him. Go 4 times in a row, buddy. And he switches sides. And Farmer wasn't able to get him. Touchdown, Kennesaw State, tying this game up. As we are looking to add a couple new teams into Conference USA. We do have a couple more users, so should be a little bit more difficult for us, as 9-3 in year 2 with poor teams, not even good teams. It's just not what we want. Rebuild, like, it didn't even feel like we rebuilt them. Just playing bad competition right now. As 1st and 10 from the 23. As Blaylock with a burst of speed. Tory Blaylock is going! 77 yards to the house, and we retake the lead. With just under 4 to go before halftime, Tory Blaylock with 2 touchdowns. As it looks like Cash Cheeks down with an injury. Starting tight end broke out last season, I'm pretty sure, against these same Kennesaw State Owls. And solidified that starting role for him this season. The nice tackle there at the 17. Just back spasms. Will return. But yeah, just don't think Conference USA is strong as a conference. So maybe some more users will help it get a little bit better. It's 1st and 10 from the 17. Play action fake here. A poor throw there. Had a small window. But we're looking to add some teams like Texas State, Troy we named. Who else did we name? Ball State. As that one's dropped all the way back. But a 7-yard catch for Devontae Lamar. Third and 3 now from the 24-yard line. Wide open across the middle. Broken tackle. Brought down by Phelps and company. Right at the 50. Kennesaw State easily moving downfield right now. As another poor throw. Tried to get that to the right shoulder. It was going to be a tight throw regardless, but that falls incomplete. Now 2nd and 10 from the 50. Utep looking for one more mistake out of Singleton. He already has 2 interceptions to begin this game. First and 10 from the 37. Here comes some pressure as he lofts this one deep. And it's held on to down to the 7. Singleton with heavy pressure in his face delivers downfield. That will set up the 2-minute warning here. 1st and goal for Kennesaw State. With just 2 minutes to go in this first half, down 7. As he drops back the pass here. Lofts this one up. Phelps read that one like a book. Incomplete. Great coverage. Second and goal now from the 7-yard line. They go with an option play. Singleton gets down to the 1. Cut that back inside. Got to the 1. And I thought he was short. They're going to say it's a score, but it does look like he has an offensive lineman down there. But Singleton, with a couple nice throws there for Kennesaw State, tying this one up 21 apiece with 1:31 to go. And it was bruised ribs for an offensive lineman, but he will be back. As this one's kicked deep. Vaughn back to return this one. Not as good of a returner as Ferguson, but he finds a lane and he gets to 39. Good starting field position yet again for Utep. As we've tried to take the ball out of Nelson's hands, he's dealing with injuries. Blaylock carrying the load right now. Another 3 yards for him there. Second and 7 now from the 41. They go the trips to the left. Nelson drops back the pass. It's a high ball there, and Casper cannot hang on. Third and 7 now, with about a minute to go here in the second quarter. Nelson rolling out. Nelson downfield, and Swan cannot hang on. Incomplete. Wouldn't have minded. Probably would have been better than a punt. As this one is going to be punted away. As he gets to the 24, tried to make a little magic work there, but nothing for him. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 24. As we have some pressure. As he lost that one into double coverage, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception. Pressure in his face, and just lofted that one up. 2nd and 7 now from the 24, trying to switch the play at the line here. The crowd definitely making a difference. As he's dragged down from behind, I believe it was Mark to get him. And a timeout from Kennesaw State. 3rd and 4 now from the 29. Here comes some pressure here. Incomplete. Madu all over Thurman. And a high ball there definitely does not help. As Kennesaw State got to be crazy to go for this one. 4th and 4 from their own 29. As Gold just not able to step up and make a play on that. As here comes some pressure. Taylor Brox. He lofts this one deep. Nearly intercepted yet again. With 2 timeouts. Interesting for him not to go in the middle of the field still with plenty of time. 2nd and 10 now with only 11 seconds left and ticking. As Thurman gets him near field goal range at the 35. Might just have to throw this one up. Don't know if he has the leg to hit this. He's going to attempt the field goal here. And it's no good. Wide right. Because now Nelson's going to have a chance to loft this one deep. First, it's actually Bert Emanuel. Nelson looks like he's down with an injury. Gets it to Blaylock in the open field. Blaylock tried to cut it back to the outside, not able to, but that will bring us to halftime, 21-21. Shane, how you feeling? as this game might be looking a little bit different if Malachi Nelson, starting quarterback for Utep, not able to come back in this one. He came into it beaten up, has taken a lot of hits this season. He's taking a couple more this game, as Shane will start with the ball at the 23-yard line. First and 10 now from the 23. As Thurman in the flats. An easy gain of 9 there. Over 100 yards on the game now. Averaging 9 catches a game for 137. A $137 inning touchdown for Thurman. As Harris Miller tries to dive out. As if he wasn't slowed up by his own lineman, might have still been running. Antoine Body, the freshman running back. The second screen of the game. This one is a big play. It's Kennesaw State now with the ball at the 47. To go with a play action pass here. As he's looking deep, nearly picked, content. The backup slot corner making a difference here. A second and 10 now from the 47. As Harris Miller right up the middle. And Gold never got any animation. Jumps in front of the route. Never saw it. As Neville Dean with his 4th catch of the game down to the 21. Across the middle. Tight coverage. But another great pass there. Gets him to the 10. As you see the difference in the offenses. As they go with a run here, Phelps with a good tackle there in open field. As they go with an option play, drilled down at the 1. And can Singleton get his 3rd of the game? Looks like they're switching up the play here. As heavy pressure gets to Singleton. And another lineman down for Utep, or Kennesaw State, I should say. Cameron Gall messed up. They go for it as an easy pitch and catch. Kennesaw State takes the lead here in the 3rd. As Malachi Singleton having an excellent game outside of 2 interceptions. Now we just need the Utep defense to start to make some plays on the ball. They've had opportunities. As Ferguson back to return this one. Ferguson had a hole, close quickly, but gets to 30. We'll see who's the starting quarterback to begin this half, and it's going to be Bert Emanuel. Probably not going to see Nelson for the rest of the game here. As Emanuel drilled on the first play. Heavy pressure and definitely cannot go down to the 3rd string. Gonna have to be able to protect him upright. Second and 10 now from the 30-yard line. As Davis Jr. luckily able to hang on to that one. Drilled on the play. He is someone we're looking to take a jump next season as long as he stays on the roster. First and 10 from the 42. As Blaylock with a burst of speed to get 9. Over 200 total scrimmage yards on the game for Torrey Blaylock. Second and 1 now from the 49-yard line. As Blaylock, with a juke move, breaks the tackle to the 34. And Kennesaw State has no answer for him early in this one. First and 10. Emanuel just going to throw that one away smartly. Live to play another down here. He's 2 for 4 for 41 yards. 2nd and 10 now from the 34-yard line. Blaylock back into this one. To go with a play action. Great tackle from Isaiah Thomas. I've heard his name multiple times. 3rd and 6 now from the 30. Blaylock in motion. He drops back the pass. Cash cheeks. 1st down. Great play design. Saw the user go with the running back. As Blaylock met in the hole by K. Second and 9 now from the 22. Blaylock hunched over, a little tired, a little gas. Emmanuel nothing downfield. As the pressure is in his face immediately. As Barnes now subs into this one. 3rd and 9 from the 22. As that's a high ball, falls incomplete. Gotta hit him in the chest there, Emmanuel. This one's gonna be up and right down the middle. As Bert Emanuel, transfer quarterback coming over to Utep this offseason, expected to be the starter. Malachi Nelson ended up coming back. Now has a chance to lead this team to a Conference USA victory. As we are down 28-24 with just under 3 to go in the 3rd. Gotta rely on the defense that has struggled mightily all season. It starts with getting some pressure after the quarterback finally gets him there. It falls incomplete as Malachi throws that one away. Or 2nd and 10 now from the 19. Wide open across the middle. His body hangs onto that one. Singleton, 304 yards. 4 touchdowns on the game. The defense has no answer for him so far. As some pressure here finally nearly got to the quarterback, and it's gonna hurt. Definitely gonna hurt Singleton there. Doing everything we can to try and slow him down. 2nd and 10. Here comes some more pressure. Just checks that one down. Stratton, great open field tackle. They've thrown the ball 35 times here. 3rd and 7 now. Big 3rd down here. In the middle, Mark with an interception. The 3rd of the game for Nelson or Singleton. Saving a touchdown there, but the thumper linebacker Mark comes away with an interception. And Blaylock cuts back too far. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage there. As a great turnover near the red zone for this UTEP offense. Has to put up a touchdown though. Burt downfield. Cash cheeks into the end zone. Burt Emanuel coming in, leading 2 scoring drives for UTEP as they retake the lead 31-28. As that is a stress hit from the vape from Shane. Got that man stressed out. 3 interceptions on the game for his quarterback, Singleton. He thought he was in the end zone. He was not. Only gets to the 16. As luckily for Shane, has somewhat of a younger backfield with a freshman running back. Singleton only a junior. Got to be able to develop a quarterback after Singleton, who has been pretty good for him so far. As pressure there, and he delivers another one. Under heavy pressure, gets it to Thurman. As it is going to be interesting to see if Shane can develop another tight end with Thurman leaving this offseason. First and 10 from the 46. Overloading the right side of the line here. As a pancake there, going across the middle, incomplete. As a good coverage downfield. Believe it was Content on the coverage yet again, breaking that one up. First or second and 10 now with just 19 seconds to go in the third. On the RPO, Phelps came over as a transfer. Talked about it all season. Just has not been a good coverage guy for us. First and 10. See if he'll hike it before the end of the third. And he does. As he's looking downfield. Just ends up checking it down. Bowen flying down, making a great open field tackle. As a 31-28 ball game heading into the fourth quarter. HBK Shane and the Kennesaw State Owls driving downfield right now. With some pressure, Singleton rolls to the left. Off his opposite body, tried to throw that one into triple coverage, and he's lucky it's just an incompletion. TJ Tillman, arguably our best corner out there. Great coverage. Brings up 3rd and 1 now, or 3rd and 10 from the 36. As he's looking downfield, Madu drops it! Would have been his second of the game and the 4th for Singleton. Now Shane has a decision here to make. A field goal here ties the game, and he's going to elect to kick it. And we knew Shane played him one too many times. Knew he was going to go for a fake there, and it falls incomplete. First and 10 from the 36. Across the middle. Casper able to get 7. Only his second catch of the game. Haven't been able to get him the ball as much as we've liked. But 2nd and 3 now from the 43. As KO with a good tackle. Flying down. It's a freshman linebacker. Shane has a very young team out there. 3rd and 3 now from the 42. As Roan able to hang on to that one. As now 1st and 10 from the 47. Just under 7 to go now. As he lofts this one deep. Casper underthrown. Threat able to get back there. Emmanuel never had a chance to step up into the pocket, deliver it. And Andre Threat able to come away with an interception for the Owls. Harris Miller, heavy pressure, left all alone though. Spin move! And he's gone! And Kennesaw State in 2 plays. Don't even know how to pronounce that last name. He's up to 126 yards on the game, though, with a touchdown. As Kennesaw State, in this thriller, 73 yards downfield, takes the lead. As Ferguson keeps kicking to him. He's had a couple of good returns already. And here's another. As gets down to the 41-yard line. Excellent field position to begin this drive yet again. 1st and 10. Emmanuel back out after the interception. Dragged down from behind. Blaylock got nothing going right now. The freshmen have came to play for Shane. 2nd and 12 now from the 38. As Davis Jr. only able to pick up 2 yards there. We'll bring up 3rd and 10 now from the 41. An empty look here for Emmanuel. Huge drive. An awful throw from Emmanuel, and it's picked. Isaiah Thomas, he's made plenty of plays in this one. But Emmanuel with an awful throw on the outside. drag down from Content. Great job flying off the ball. Has had a couple of big plays in this second half. We're going to need one more defensive stop here. They've gotten 3 interceptions, but haven't been able to get the big one. Just one more. As a short throw. Phelps there with solid coverage, but hangs on to it. Now in the field goal range is Shane. There's no pressure on the play. Finally able to get some. And down goes Singleton. Taylor with a sack on the play. And we're finally able to get to the quarterback. Has had all day in the pocket. And goes short yet again. Content pushes him out after a 4-yard pickup. He's just trying to get back in field goal range. Make it a 7-point ball game here. 3rd and 14 now from the 37. Here comes some more pressure. And this one's picked off. Singleton. Another mistake, and Phelps might take it to the distance. And he can't drag down from behind. Dylan Phelps making the biggest play of the season for this team. 1st and 10 now. As Blaylock just back to the line of scrimmage. This KO guy playing amazing for HBK Shane right now and the Owls. 2nd and 10 now from the 39. Back to the run here. Blaylock only able to get 2. Played excellent in that first half. Just nothing really in the second half. 3rd and 8 now from the 36. They play fake. As another bad throw, and it's nearly picked. And the comeback routes just have not been there, as Isaiah Thomas nearly picked them off. And now a 4th and 8. Game on the line here. As Cash Cheeks underneath. 1st down to the 23. Had time in the pocket in the 5th catch of the game for Cash Cheeks. As Shane has made the adjustments to stop the run here in the second half. But the passing game has opened up. 1st and 10. As Blaylock with a full head of steam into the end zone, 23 yards. As we caught him napping, expecting another pass. And Utep up 38-35. This one's kicked deep here. As he's brought down at the 17. Shane's going to have to go majority of the field here to get in the field goal range. He has shown early in this one he does not trust his kicker. With some pressure sent here from Utep. Shane wisely just hits a check down. Keep him in. The clock keeps ticking. Almost 500 yards for Singleton. 1st and 10 now. Just before the 2-minute warning. Shane hikes the ball. Tight coverage. Incomplete. Phelps on the coverage. 10 deflections for this UTEP defense. Only 1 sack amongst both teams, though. Would like to see another one here on this drive. 2nd and 10. As a 1st down there from Thurman. Stratton missed a tackle. Would have prevented that. First and 10 from the 48. Coming out the 2-minute warning here. Nice open field tackle there. Thurman up to 160 yards on the game. 2nd and 6 now from the 48. Shane trying to slow this clock down a little bit as Farmer in on that play. Keep him in yet again as the weird tight end with 51 with a catch there. So he gets down to the 39. The Owls moving down the field in the field goal range here. Here comes some more pressure, and down goes Singleton. Equan Taylor with his second sack of the game. Believe he had 2 coming into this game, and now add 2 more. Into coverage! Bowen nearly ended this one. Shane is feeling the pressure now. Not only is Singleton feeling it, but Shane's starting to make some questionable reads here. 3rd and 18 now from the 46. 47 seconds to go. And he lofts this one deep. Tillman on the outside. And it's a touchdown! What a throw! They are going to review it. Did he have a foot in? Are they going to show us the replay? They don't, but they call it a score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. What a throw from Singleton. Testing Tillman deep. And what a ballsy decision by HBK Shane. As now Utep with 40 seconds left. Gonna have to drive down the field here. Is Vaughn back to return yet another one. So he's brought down to the 22. First and 10 from the 22. An empty look here for Emmanuel to begin this drive. He drops back the pass. Nearly picked, and it looks like it is going to be a hold on Van Dyke, and he struggled this season. That will back us up even more. First and 10 from the 12-yard line. His Blaylock in motion. He's able to hang on to that one, and a quick timeout called by Utep. They're going to have to move a lot further downfield. A 2nd and 12 now from the 19. As just lofts that one. Tried to get it downfield to Casper. He's been an excellent deep threat for this team. Brings up 3rd and 12 now from the 19. Cheeks able to hang on to it, but gonna bring down a 4th down. Game on the line. 4th and 4. Which team will prevail? As Roan open timeout. That is the last timeout here. They're going to need a chunk play. As he tried to go deep to Casper and just did not work out. Kind of the best we gave it. But it looks like Kennesaw State is going to walk away, barring any miracles here. And it's lofted deep, incomplete, and Kennesaw State is going to walk away with the Conference USA Championship. Malachi Nelson going down early in this one. Came into the game banged up, but Malachi Singleton with 545 passing yards, 6 touchdowns on the game, leads his team to the Conference USA Championship and should secure his spot in the college football playoffs. We'll check out some of the stats here. as Emmanuel 12 of 22, 129, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. Nelson was dealing early, 9 for 13, 117, 2 touchdowns. As Tory Blaylock pretty much shut down in the second half, 16 carries, 170 yards, 2 touchdowns. As he also led the team in receiving yards with 4 catches, 106 yards, and a touchdown. Cash Cheeks with a touchdown. Same with Jalen Brown. As defensively, Equan Taylor, only player to get a sack, 4 interceptions. Grant Stewart, Mark, Matthew Madu, and Dylan Phelps all able to get an interception. As we look at Shane's squad, as Isaiah Thomas and Andre Threat with 2 of the biggest plays of the game, both coming away with an interception. But Malachi Nelson, 31 of 53, 545 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions on the game. Didn't really run the ball a lot. Didn't really need to, as 3 players over 100 yards, all with a touchdown. And Devontae Lamar, 99 yards and a touchdown, nearly got 4 players with 100 yards. A great game here from both schools. Kennesaw State pulls out the victory here, advances to the college football playoffs. We'll see what bowl game we get. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.